Happy Monday, happy new week, and welcome back once again to Danny's Media. Now, ladies and gentlemen, on this video, allow me to address the supporters of Linda Mwananchi crew inside ODM party that is being led by Edwin Sifuna, Babu Owino, James Orengo across the 47 counties in the Republic of Kenya.
Babu, hawa ndugu zetu kina Rigiji wakienda peke yao, mimi najua watashinda Ruto, lakini watamshinda saa 8. Sisi wana Linda Mwananchi tukienda peke yetu tutashinda Ruto, lakini tutamshinda saa 8. Lakini wananchi wanatuambia hii kitu wanataka tumalize saa 12 asubuhi.
Versus the supporters of the united opposition leaders in this country of Kenya that is being led by Rigathi Gachagua across the 47 counties in the Republic of Kenya.
Wewe Kasongo, wewe muuaji, wewe mwizi, wewe Kasongo, Harambe, aende asiende, Githurayo.
Alongside other Kenyan citizens that does not support William Samoei Ruto's two-term narrative campaign as we are approaching 2027 general election. And this is my point. As we speak right now, the former impeached Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua have returned back to Wamunyoro for 45 days to prepare on how they are going to work together within the united opposition to make sure that Ruto does not resume the office as the 6th president of this country of Kenya. So I was requesting the supporters of Linda Mwananchi, united opposition, alongside other Kenyan citizens that does not support William Samoei Ruto's two-term narrative to start thinking beyond one-term narrative. One-term narrative have been accepted on the ground against the government of William Samoei Ruto. So I was requesting you people that we need to start thinking beyond one-term narrative. Because as we speak right now, Ruto is totally thinking beyond two-term narrative concerning to what is happening. And allow me to read for you what Standard newspaper have exposed in this country of Kenya. And before we do that, ensure that you like my video. Like the video, you automatically shows us your support on what I'm doing on this platform. Thank you so much for that support of the like. Standard newspaper have now exposed Kenyan IDs are being sold to Somalian, Ethiopian, Ugandan foreigners from as low as 15K and registered as voters ahead of 2027 election. And now you know that why Interior CS, Immigration PS, and Immigration DG come from the same region. As we speak right now, Kenyans, I want you to start watching national television. That is Citizen, KTN, NTV, so that you can know on how William Samoei Ruto is busy cooking things secretly on the ground as we are going to face different candidates on the ballot box come 2027 general election. Ruto have now realized that one-term narrative is real on the ground. So it's now allowing foreigners to take IDs. Why? Because you can't tell me that the government does not know that these people are taking IDs in this country of Kenya. They know what is happening. So I want you to take your time and listen to what KTN have now exposed. Was it KTN or NTV? On what they have exposed behind William Samoei Ruto allowing the foreigners to take IDs in this country of Kenya as low as 15K Kenyan shilling.
Vetting ambayo imesumbua wananchi wa Northern Kenya kwa miaka 60. Leo nimesema hiyo maneno ya vetting iondolewe, ndio vijana wote wa Kenya wapate vitambulisho vile wa Kenya wengine wanapata vitambulisho bila ya matatizo.
Truck drivers from Mogadishu, 178 of them were issued with Kenyan identity cards.
These things ziko na serious security implications. So kitu ya kufanya kiondola namna hii, itafika mahali escort commander wa president mwenyewe atakuwa mgeni, hatakuwa mgeni.
We can't account for the people we have issued IDs in the past few years, and you can take that to the bank. It honestly scares me.
What we are doing with this, in the name of wanting to win a second term of a presidential election, is exposing ourselves to danger, which we don't know when we will ever resolve ourselves out of.
For weeks, KTN Investigations Unit infiltrated networks operating around Kenya's registration and immigration systems. We spoke to insiders and examined official documents just to understand the extent of the issue, and the revelations paint a disturbing picture of a thriving underground market auctioning Kenya's sovereignty. At the bustling Kiamaiko Goat Market in Nairobi's Eastlands, we encounter scores of Ethiopian nationals working as casual laborers. Some tell us they have successfully obtained Kenyan national IDs, while many others say they are still trying to secure the documents. In one of the market's busy back streets, we meet an Ethiopian national who is willing to speak to us about his experience.
Hii ni wa Ethiopia hii. Wote. Na wako na ID? Wako na ID. Huwezi mwambia tu. Na walipata aje? Sisi ni tu penye unakuja na tuita na mtu anasema wewe pizeni uchukue pesa ngapi? Kuna bado kwa system. Sasa unaniambia hata iko Ethiopia, iko nini? Ngo iko na ID kwa system. Traffic claim. Bwana tu umetoa kitu. Ulisema ulipata Huduma Center. Nime replace huko. Oh, lakini kupata ulipata hapa. Kupata nimekukata nende huko Marsabit County. Ulipiga ngapi kwani? Ulipiga ngapi wewe? Maka do 15,000. I'll buy ID.
Perhaps the most shocking discovery is what insiders describe as parents for hire. Under Kenya's first-time national ID registration process, applicants are typically required to provide copies of either their mother's or father's Kenyan ID as proof of citizenship, and this is where parents for hire comes in.
Parents for hire, for example, mimi naitwa Hassan. Mimi naweza wekea applicant anaitwa Yusuf Mohamed. Mwishowe unaona sasa atachukua hiyo jina la mwisho la mzazi, so hiyo kuonyesha ni kama mimi ndio mzazi. So unajua among the Somali majina inafanana. It's hard to tell that this one is not the parent of this one because the person has their own names. The system has no way to recognize that this one is not the father of this one. It will read the fingerprints and okay things. So right now there are people who have played parent to even over 100 children. It's that bad.
To understand how the network operates, we visited registration offices ourselves within Nairobi. Our source has described a system where money allegedly changes hands at nearly every stage of the process. This is Mathare Registration Center in Huruma. Officials are busy registering new applicants, many of them Ethiopian nationals.
Kwa jamaa wangu ni foreigner, but kwa nataka nimsaidie venye anaweza pata ID. Ethiopia. Lakini ni boss yangu yani around 40 sub 40 yeah.
So what I do?
Yeah.
Na jamaa tunafanyanga hiyo mambo na yeye.
Yeah.
Hapa kwa ID.
Yeah.
Wacha nimwage chama ya meeting fulani.
Yeah.
Nimwage leo.
Nimekuja na sijakuja naye lakini ako tu area.
Akiniambia it's possible.
Yeah.
Nikwambia ndio tofauti.
So but tunaweza nipa feedback leo.
Yeah.
Ndio nataka nimuongeleshe. Niona atatoka nini.
Citizenship is supposed to be earned, verified and protected. But here in Kenya, many investigators say it has simply become transactional. Identity documents do much more than just prove who we are. They can also determine who can live in Kenya, who can access its services, and much more. But when all this is compromised, it becomes troublesome.
At the National Registration Bureau headquarters, I pause as someone seeking to reconcile discrepancies between my ID card and birth certificate. Within minutes, registration officials begin making offers.
Since you don't have the documents, for my understanding, because you stayed with both of them for a long time, that is not just a mere correction. It's a change of particular. So you do an affidavit, then you do a copy of that birth certificate, and attach a PDF copy. Alafu uende kwa ofisi ya kitambulisho ambayo iko karibu na
Itanikulaga ngapi?
hiyo riski ya zamani tao.
Ani tao.
Hata mtu anataka ikuje haraka, hiyo sasa mtenda. Nimepata hapa form ikuje unipatie vipi kata ama form gonto kivyangu.
But to understand the genesis of the current happening, one needs to revisit two major policy decisions that may have altered the landscape. In January 2024, Kenya abolished traditional visa requirements, replacing them with the electronic travel authorization system known as ETA. Then in February 2025, a few months later, President William Ruto abolished long-standing vetting requirements previously applied to some identity card applicants. The government defended both decisions as necessary reforms intended to improve efficiency and end discrimination.
Ile ubaguzi ambayo imeendelea Kenya hii kwa miaka 60, ati mtoto wa Mandera, ati mtoto wa Wajia, ama Garissa ama Tana River, ati akienda kutafuta kitambulisho anaulizwa maswali kuzidi ile wamama wanaulizwa huko kwa maternity. Hiyo maneno tumesema itakoma.
Sasa unaona? We also need to start thinking beyond one-term narrative. Ruto is now thinking beyond two-term narrative. Lakini sisi tumekaa hapo, one term, nini, Kasongo, Ruto must go. Ruto ni mkora, yeye ako hapa Kenya. Usipomwona Kenya anajipa, if you don't see William Samoei Ruto flying, is preparing to fly. Unaona juzi alikuwa Ethiopia, akarudi hapa Kenya, akaenda Kakamega, akaenda huko Western region. When opposition leaders were also having their rallies there, their events there, kaenda huko akamzungumza 1 2 3. Saizi anataka kuenda as we speak right now, today Ruto is leaving this country to France. Kwa ground naye anapanga mambo, because huwezi niambia that the government of Kenya does not know that these foreigners are taking IDs. Who is giving them this ID? Who is registering them? Is it opposition leaders? Let us be honest. Nani anawapea hizi ma IDs? You can't say that it is opposition leader. No, it is wrong. You are wrong. Where is Sema that in your opposition leaders? I don't agree with that one. Because wamekuwa wakisema that Gachagua is the person that is organizing goons and those tear gas to happen during their rallies for sympathy votes. What about this one of IDs? Let us start watching KTN news, ladies and gentlemen. Shokala KTN, Fix the Nation, News Gang, so that we can have information, so that we can know how we are going to deal with Ruto, so that we can decide on whether Ruto is going to be a one-term president or a two-term president come 2027 general election, because Ruto is now thinking beyond two-term narrative, and his thinking is going to affect us. It's going to affect and destroy team one-term narrative ahead of 2027 election. Wacha tuseme ukweli. Thank you so much, and may God bless you, ladies and gentlemen, for taking your time to listen to our analysis concerning to how Ruto is totally preparing himself illegally within two-term narrative ahead of 2027 general election. Bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen. Mungu awabariki.